else is new?
Wars breaking out over the Russians' old territory, so be careful. Dispatch, mine power vacuum. No one seems to...
Kingpin? Huh, gonna build an empire.
Let's go in this evidence, cause too many...
Do without webs for a bit.
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard now.
Calling all task force personnel. Due to increased violence involving the gang war and the suspect known as Spider-Man, you are now free to employ extraordinary measures. Enter phase 2 of the suppression initiative immediately.
Spidey, it's Whitney. You know I support what you do. So here's a word to the wise. Look out for the task force.
So what else is new?
All units, remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories. Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful. Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Huh, great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Escort units, move into position around the convoy. Keep your eyes peeled. Moving this evidence because too many bad guys want it. Don't expect them to let it go without a fight.
Stuff that belonged to the Hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kinda sketchy.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
That was fun. Let's do it again. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still...
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Whew! Better up there than down here. Huh. Friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it.
Just what I want.
The engine and get out, last chance. Move it, guys, get it unloaded now. No fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
Hey, Spidey, can you move that? Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. I'll give them this. They're persistent. Car bombs. If they go off here, it'll be a disaster. I might just have a future at this. That's when you think it can't get any better. Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what?
Appreciate you being here. They won't tell us what we're guarding. Just that it's dangerous. And bad guys wanted.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Buckle up! Not being very subtle, are they?
Hey, Spidey, this look as suspicious to you as it does to me?
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Whew. Better up there than down here. Huh. Friendly neighborhood fireworks.
That would be the perfect spot for an ambush.
The engine and get out. Last chance. Move it, guys. Get it unloaded now.
You're starting to get predictable.
I fought tougher than you.
You're not so scary in person.
Spike, can you move that?
And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning.
Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. These guys aren't messing around. I'll give them this. They're persistent. Car bombs. If we go off here, it'll be a disaster.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped. Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. Now that's fun! That's when you think I can't get any better!
Hey, yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the Kingpin. You dig? Eesh.
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Fellas, I got him!
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. They're like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. Lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path. Time for some tough love. You are really bad at this. What I'm about to do to these crooks is unsuitable for some audiences. Oh yeah. Huh. That was fun. Let's do it again. I can check that one off my list.
Bam! There he is!
Hey, Bald.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Some days you just got it.
Impressive. Have you been working out?
Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Is our relationship getting predictable? Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Got the spider!
When you put forth this weak an effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me. I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work retail? You don't need hot guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I
Ahem. A little privacy, please? They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
What the?
They always look so surprised. Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
Hey, Bald, that you? That mask don't scare me. This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit? You'll be disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great.
Hey, Bald, that you? Got the spider! What? Hey, Ball, that you? Huh?
Oh, you're all hat and no cattle.
I fought tougher than you.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? Hey, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what? No pictures. I'm having a bad hair day.
I see him.
Don't feel... You're not... All right, you're not good.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Rejected.
Have I mentioned I like to watch? I've learned a thing or two.
They say bad guys... Fool me once.
Impressed yet? Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
You should be flattered. Who can resist that? One time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Faster than you expected, huh? Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying. I like to play rough.
You put forth this week an effort? I gotta feel like you don't respect me.
You're so cute when you're confused. I'm starting to think you're mad at me.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight.
Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care.
Bad guy things like, curse you, Spider-Man! I love that
one. You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy.
One time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still you.
You infuriate me. Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine. Did that hurt? Let me kiss it.
Not this time, pal.
I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever. I've learned a thing or two.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Now, on to you.
I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect?
And the judges... Did you expect me to stand there? Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? She was wrong.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better.
Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good.
I know I'm playing hard to get, but I'm worth it.
deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
I hate it when we fight. You're so cute when you're confused.
Webs, do your stuff.
Neither of us wants this, but it has to happen. You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you, you naughty boy?
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face. Just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection. A new life, safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! Makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. I've got an old friend who can get it. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. Someone doesn't want me finding what's in here, but I'm incorrigibly curious. I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow. Oh wait, I just remembered, I don't care.
It's down to me. Just me.
To me! Hey! What happened to you?
Get up! I can't handle him alone!
They're so cute when they're asleep.
What is that?
I saw something! I know I did!
Is someone here? There! Get him!
Everyone to me! I saw something! I know I did!
The bad guys are improving their tech. I should do the same.
Hit it!
makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all... his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. I've got an old friend who can get it. Sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone.
Always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide this.
The spider! Come quickly! I see him!
This keeps up, they'll notice me for sure.
It is too dangerous. We must go.
I get the feeling there's more to this place than it seems.
Stronger.
I'm dangerously close to blowing my cover.
It is too dangerous. We must go.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide this. I can did it! All makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone. Ha! Just when you think I can't get any better! I'm starting to wonder why anyone would keep working at Oscorp.
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
Peter, I saw one of your pictures in the Daily Bugle. I'm so proud of you. Now, if that Jameson would just pay you a fair wage, I swear he's tighter than a tick.
All the way back down, even into Cincinnati, and even some scattered showers on Sunday again to Florida, with thunderstorms as another cold front moves through. Finally get to the north, colder is trying to hold us back. And when those two things happen, we get that blast of air masses that we commonly know as severe weather. Severe weather.
It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes, it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it.
Every day a new crisis.
Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well...
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
It's my lucky day.